before you go live, yeah. It'll work. I had the same issue last night.
There we go. Okay. Now we're good.
We're live. If that rules, I'm going to read them. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Capture the Flag team tournament match. Today we have the Blue Flaggers versus Crusaders. As you can see, they're in chat with the message I just sent. We'll be starting here momentarily. We're going to be going over rules soon, but this is going to be a pretty interesting match. Both these teams are even in the standings at the moment, both having lost to Scorch and both having beat Valerie. Valerie has since disbanded, however, they both already played them, so that won't really matter. Yeah, so both these teams, there's a high likelihood both these teams get into the playoffs, but this match really matters for standings. Again, the first person coming out of the group first place does not have to play a match in the round. They get a free bye to semifinals. So both these teams are going to want to do very well. That being said, Scorch kind of is close to having that lockdown already, if I look at the bracket. But again, both these teams are going to want to take down the other.
Yep. Do you want to hit us with a mute all? I can get these rules going.
Yeah. So we're gonna read some rules here. All right. So we got mandatory match rules as always. And there's going to be a limit on ninja gabbing. There's only one per map, and there's no ghosting allowed. So premature pearling is allowed. You can throw the pearl before you grab the flag, but you can't throw the pearl and run in. We also have limits of 1 on assassin, archer, mage, and pyro, as well as a 2 medic limit and a 3 heavy limit. So with a good luck, and let's ask if they're both ready. Okay, they're almost ready.
That's it. Some predictions. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm currently leaning towards TBF based on TC's performance yesterday.
I mean, honestly, with this roster, I think.
But yeah, with this roster,
TC's running a lot stronger roster than they did yesterday. They have Henry, they have Sam, they have Mitch.
They have Ben.
Yeah, there's a lot stronger roster than they did show yesterday. And we did see Scorch beat TBF, so I think it's gonna be a super even matchup, actually, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be even. I'm looking forward to this match, really.
I think both teams are gonna win their match pick, and it'll come down to map 3. That's my prediction. Exact scores, I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, we'll get started here in 15 seconds. So yeah, Divergence Strike. This is a map that TBF has been picking. Being on the thread until, last minute. But this is the same map we did, believe. No, we didn't pick this in anti-TBF versus Galv TC, but again, they've played this against Galv, they've played this against TC in the past, so they should really know about it. Humans is predicting a 2-1 with each team getting a ninja gap. Ninja gapping on this map isn't super likely, but
I mean, if they get out,
take over the often.
If they get out, it's pretty hard. So I'm following Red's offense, which is Optic as soldier, Pudgy as medic, and Mitch as chemist.
Did you get the overlay off?
There we go.
Sure. Okay.
I always forget.
Yeah. Looking at blue defense here, they're running fairly standard defense. They're running a lot of roaming though. Pyro's the only one running the flag room. Heavy comes in now, but an elf or a soldier could really sneak in here from the bottom pretty easily. Invid is not coming back, which means they're all going to be grouping up here. Someone could actually get in here fairly easily. We do have a chemist coming down at the moment. It's Mitch. Gonna take down, actually, Arctic, Pudgy, and Mitch took down like half the defense of TBF here. Pudgy's going to try to get in. Does not get the kill on Arctic, and she's going to get assassinated anyway. Pudgy will go down, and that's TC's first offensive push down the drain. On the other side of things, a red defense Basically, we have G Henry's Pyro, which is standard. Ash actually running Medic in an 8v8 on defense, which is interesting. They're going to be losing a lot of damage on defense because of that. But I think what they're saying is G Henry's a really good Pyro, right? So they're going to sacrifice some damage to keep him alive. And I think it's a pretty good idea with what they normally run. All of TBF's offense actually going down here except for the Medic. So Medic comes in, is actually going to go down to the Pyro. They're feeding him part of his Frenzy Charge. There is an Elf still here, but he's going to come in and probably just get taken down. He does. Pyro doesn't even need to use Frenzy, so he's going to have that for the next push. TBF code, this could have gone different. I mean, at the moment, like, code wouldn't have made a difference. Okay, as I say that, Mitch does steal, but DCJ takes him for down. Arc's gonna come in. Actually, very good assassinate there by Nlog. DCJ did not have Frenzy anymore, so that steal could have resulted in a capture if you got it out as cleanly as it looked like she was going to. So very good assassinate there from Nikki. Put the stream link in here one more time. So yeah, for those of you in the YouTube chat, what do you guys think the result of this match is going to be? Because again, I am expecting a pretty close one.
Drag is out as Chemist.
Yeah, Drag is out as Chemist actually, and is going top. This is the first like good steal we've seen so far, but FlyQuest is actually going to recover right before going down to 915. Very timely recover there. That being said, Gengar Sleep will get basically a free steal here. Only him and the Medic. We're in one hit from Ash and he is out. If he had some good webs here, he could get out, but Sam is actually in front of him. Very good angle that he took there and took him down. But yeah, that is the first good steal we've seen so far on this map. TBF showing that they know this map very, very well. Being able to get out with a Chemist against a Heavy and Ninja on defense isn't the easiest thing. We have Mitch coming in here into Blue Flagger. Gonna be going towards FlyQuest. Takes out the Assassin actually by accident with that pot. Arc is gonna get a free steal here. Pyro not near her, but she's gonna run into Invidus and Snowbreak immediately. Snowbreak will recover, and Mitch is the only one left. She's gonna be very low on pots and end up going down. That accidental kill on the Assassin was pretty funny.
Yeah, I got that. I wonder how it happened. Was it like just a
she threw a pot down. I think she went to heal and accidentally threw a damage pot and killed the Assassin behind her.
I know she threw a poison pot, but I knew that. I saw that went to Pyro, I think.
Echo Fox gonna go down immediately at this flag post of TC. TC is actually playing like very close to the flag post here, which I don't really like. I'd really prefer to see roaming or something getting on the elf.
Especially on a map like this. The more there's not much punishment for roaming.
People don't realize how hard it is actually to recover on here, because if you go out the right side of the flag room and take the sponge down bottom and get like up top as elf with all your arrows, you're on your side of the map before they have a chance to recover.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure that's been TBF's strategy.
Yeah, we
played
in the practice with them like a week ago or whatever, 2 weeks ago. But they we're definitely doing that the whole time. We have Gengar and 915 actually coming into the flag room here. 915 gets lit on fire there. Gengar never heals the fire off, so they're both gonna end up going down there. Rather unlucky. Missing code is a bit of an issue, but it doesn't seem to really be affecting them that much at the moment. If anything, it's making them play a little bit further back, but that's about it. Mitch will steal actually going bottom, as the rest of TBF's defense is actually distracted on Arctic up top. Very good distraction, very good stealer from Mitch. She's barely been touched, and she's halfway across as Chemist.
And the only thing chasing them right now is, well, now there's more.
Yeah, there's gonna be
but it was only heavy for a while.
Actually, okay, I really like. Okay, yeah, Dragon 915 gonna turn around here.
That was a very good call from Drag.
Yeah, but Mitch is actually just gonna go top now, so you can get in front of all of them.
Ooh,
actually gonna go down there to flag poison, I believe.
I think it was an assassin.
Might have been an assassin. Yeah, probably an assassin. Yeah, I didn't see the assassin come from the side. But yeah, that was actually a pretty good route for Mitch. And again, both the steals we've seen that have gone fairly far on this map so far have been Chemist steals. Not really what I was expecting from TC versus TBF, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was expecting more Elf, Soldier, those kind of classes, mobility classes, not really Chemist.
Or maybe even Heavy, something that can take more.
Like, neither of these teams are really known for their Chemist play, I guess. So, yeah. I'm gonna mute for 1 minute, so you're gonna be solo commentating for a little bit.
Oh boy, my favorite. Following Arctic into the blue flag room. Heavy Ninja on her. He did get past them, gets the flag, but she has a lot on her and does not die. Now dies. Professional commentating, so good. On TC's side, and we find their offense, on TBF's offense. We have Gengar Sleep alone, goes down to the assassin. I don't see. Oh, there's Bag. I guess that was Oh, there's 915. I feel like TBF's offense is really scattered right now. Yeah, first Gengar, and then a moment later Drag, and then a few seconds later 915. Not coordinating well until they're not. So TC's defense can handle them quite easily. Back to TC's offense. The medic goes down to the ninja, and the chemist goes down to the assassins. Now it's only Arctic left, who probably will go down to the assassin, it looks like. So TBF's offense is going in. Drag facing the fire can D. Henry takes him down. Only thing left is a ninja. Snowbreaker might be trying to go for a ninja cap, but I don't know how successful it will be with 5 people in the flag room, including Ken Henry watching there.
Yeah, ninja capping on this map is somewhat viable. It's not the best, but you have to get to that bottom right sponge. If you don't, you're not going to get across the map without dying to one of these ninjas on TC's side.
Yep, and with 5 people in the flag room, there's no way you would get out at all. I mean, not being unnoticed.
I think TC's roster is actually fine for this map. Like, I prefer Sam over June on this map just because he can play heavy better than June can. I actually think this is, like, borderline their perfect roster for this map. Like, roaming on this map is good, but it's only for the elf, and one ninja can take care of him. It's better to have the heavy in the flag room, which Sam is, like, currently doing, so... For it. Yeah, so we have this elf constantly trying to come in from top. We do actually have a soldier, Gengar Sleep. Does get noticed, though. Unshifts for a moment there in the water, and he's not going to be able to get down that water. He's going to get him going down here. When you get stuck in this spot as soldier, you're basically dead.
Oh, yeah.
There's really no way of getting out. You don't have enough momentum. You have too much momentum to go down the water, and you're not going to get out against a heavy like that if he knows how to aim, so... Yeah. TBF is now going for the ninja cap, but at the same time we see TC in chat recognizing that. Sam does say be careful of Draggers and ninja cap, so... Likely won't see that coming through. Shoot.
Especially on this map. Once again.
Yeah. Like, I mean, to be honest, this is like an alright ninja capping map, but I doubt either team actually like knows the route. 9-5 out untouched his elf, actually. So what he does is he drops back down here, hits the sponge, and then goes all the way up top.
Yep.
He will do that, and then there's another sponge up here that he really wants.
And that sponge is crazy if you get to it. But no, it goes down to the ninja.
Okay, really?
Oh,
okay.
Man.
If Ben didn't, like, combo him that hard...
Mitch was there,
that's a cap.
and Mitch might have been able to do some more damage, too.
Yeah, that or Snowbreak Drag, whoever that ninja was, gets there a second earlier, right? That might be a capture.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he gets the sponge, he's on his side and could drop bottom if he needs to, drop top.
But that was a good recovery by Ben.
Yeah, really good recovery. Like, possible capture, saving recovery. So, for those of you who were saying sub out Ben for June, I don't think it's a good idea. Ben seems to be playing pretty well. I mean, this map does tend to really go in a stalemate until one team gets a really good capture, and it's hard to come back from. Drag will get out a little bit, but goes down as chemist there. Gengar following him to try and support instead of waiting at the flag post. Could have had a fairly free soldier stealer going the opposite side. Could have been, again, getting very far with that, but decides to try and support the chemist. Yeah, so we are halfway through this map now, right? So I don't know. Both teams really like have had some decent steals. Obviously, TBF is being the better steals, but I think that has to do with like familiarity with the map. TC really like hasn't gotten out with a soldier. Like if Arc had gotten out going the way like 915 just did, right? I think that turns into a TC cap or, you know, damn close to one.
Yeah, but of course,
But it's going stealing.
I believe I bet both defenses know that they shouldn't push them to that sponge just because of how powerful it is. You know, if I was playing defense, I would try to push them away from that sponge as best as I could without
like what just happened is what just happened is really similar to what happened to when we had a practice with TBF like 2 weeks ago, like I was saying before. They got that sponge once, but then like we threw Austin down there, right? So like now they can't go that way. Right? TC's gonna do the same thing here with, you know, either flag post or Sam. They're not going to let them out that way, and it's not going to work now. Unless they get pretty lucky. I mean, it can work, right? All they need is one good distraction. Like the distraction that Mitch got out with earlier, right? If TBF does something like that and gets an elf out full health and up on that sponge, that's probably a catch.
Yeah.
But
all it is
we haven't seen that kind of coordination from them yet this map, so who's to say we're going to, right?
Yeah.
And again, this is their map pick. Like, a 0-0 is not at all ideal on your own map.
Especially if you're about to face TC on Blackout.
Well, yeah. Number one, you have to go into the TC's map, which is a 5-cap map. And number two, you're picking a map that isn't an rotation. Like, the sole purpose of picking this map is that TC isn't going to be as familiar with as you with it, and you're going to get a distinct advantage and be able to run up caps, right? They aren't doing that. You pick this map so you have, like basically a guaranteed win, right? Because, like, the other team doesn't know it as well. But that's not the case here. TC is holding just as strong as TBF is. And again, TBF is getting the better steals, right? TBF can get 100 good steals. If TC gets one that's a capture, that doesn't matter. Good steals don't matter. They need to convert them into caps. And they aren't doing so at the moment. And time is dwindling down. I mean, we have a third of the map left now, almost.
Yeah.
We see Invis and chatting. Invis has 10 kills. 13 minutes into the game is ninja defense. Like, I don't know. Like, Roam Invis up. Like, get someone new to distract. Like, if Invis is doing that little on defense, right? Because he's a good ninja player. If he's doing that little on defense, bring him up a little bit. Have him go midfield. Echo Fox will get a steal here, actually. He's Chemist again, but he's going to bottom. He actually has some space here.
Yeah, because King was there to
Gary needs to not boost Sam forward. That's the biggest thing. There's going to be a ninja in front of him where he should go up. 100% should go up.
Ooh,
it's not going to be good assassin for blocking. But Snowbreak will get a free steal.
As Ninja, I believe. I don't think he's...
As Soldier, actually. Soldier out top, untouched. This could be a cap.
Yeah, and he's going to the good sponge, too.
And look, yeah, he knows the map. He's going to take the sponge across. He's on his side now. He's going to have support here coming very soon. There it is, Chemist and Medic. This is probably going to be a capture for TBF.
Yep, there's a reset.
They do get the steal. Pitch is out going bottom, and now top, and somewhere, middle, as Chemist. Going to run into Echo Fox. Have to run back into the flag room. Going to drop bottom again. But no one's there to recap at the moment. Drag is the only one there. We have Drag and Airlock behind Mitch. We can see a potential stalemate here, but again,
Soldier
go down to Airlock. Actually, very assassin. TBF. Yeah, Snowbreak's gonna run down. There's no one between him and the flag post. 1-0 for TBF now.
That was a really good play from TBF.
Yeah, like Drag at that moment when he stole, like had to realize, like, okay, I'm dead, right? But I'm gonna run as far as possible, and Snowbreak's gonna get a free steal, and he's gonna be able to go to that sponge. If you can get off that sponge, full health is Soldier, and the enemy team doesn't have a good steal, you're capping, right? Like, you land on your side, you have 3 people there to support you. You still have 4 people in your flag to defend, right? Mitch gets out, but she's Chemist. So, yeah. TBF now taking a 1-0 lead on this map. Again, it is their map pick, they're winning it now, but they want to run up caps. That's the biggest thing. When you pick these old maps that teams aren't going to be as familiar with, right? You really want to run up caps. You want to surprise them, right? They just surprised them, right? That was a very good distraction. Best one they've had the entire game. And they get out and they cap with it. I'd like to see them do it again.
Yeah. And another thing, if TC wins their map pick by more than, 1 cap, that puts pressure on TBF on the last map too.
Yeah.
You have to do not only tie it, but you have to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unnecessary pressure.
If TBF, well, theoretically, right, TBF could 1-0 this map and then just, like, 1-0 Blackout, right? And they could win. But it's not ideal, right?
Yeah.
They want to use as many caps as possible in their map pick. That's why you have a map pick, right? That's why maps aren't, like, randomly selected. You play something that favors your team. That's going to do well for you. And we are seeing them getting caps again, but, like, it just... 1 cap on a map like this doesn't hold as much weight as something like Blackout. Because we know TC can really run up the score on Blackout, right? And it's a 5-cap map. I mean, I can't count the number of times, like, TC has won a match just off of Blackout, right? Like, they tie a map, but they win because they had more caps on Blackout, stuff like that, right? And you can debate whether or not, like, the cap should be, like, reducing the match or whatever, but right now, like, that's the way it is. They aren't. That's how it is, and TC's going to play to their advantage. Alright, so 4 minutes left. 905 will actually get out here. If he's elf, this could be good, but he's actually going to go down to G Henry there. Mitch will get a steal on the other side of things. But TBF's offense is just dying.
actually does get a good steal.
Yeah, Echo Fox is out. He's Chemist going bottom. Gonna have Flight Post here, but Flight Post isn't using his invis. Drake should be able to kill him here. He will. Gonna have another ninja in front of him here momentarily, probably. You need to watch for Laden dropping down again, because he did it last time, and he's doing it right now. Laden's gonna be behind him. Does he know?
But 915 is there to support. 915 will probably...
Yeah, actually, Pyro Assassin and Ninja in the area, so they really need to get something going here. Flight Post trying to knock it back into the Pyro. Almost happened. Frenzy comes through, but very good job there from Lollyhaven knocking the Pyro away. Drake should be running in here. They can actually Chemist Cap. If you told me TBF was going to Chemist Cap on TC on Divergence, I would have told you were crazy before this match started. But we just saw it happen. And now Mitch's going to get out his Chemist on the other side of things. But again, TBF's entire team is now in this fight, and she's probably not going to get far. She's a heavy and a ninja on her at the moment. She's running the opposite way of them, though.
And it's also...
She's going to take the sponge.
It's also interesting to note for TBF, their capture, Drag did not have a medic the whole entire time.
Yeah, that was a solo Chemist Cap, basically. Mitch actually delaying herself quite a bit there, messing up that sponge a couple times. Lollyhaven, I don't think, realizes where Mitch is. They think she's bottom still. She's not. TBF's entire recove just dropped down to go bottom. She's not bottom. They have a ninja, double ninja there. Okay, so they take her down with double ninja. So we see TBF take... Now this is a good lead, right? 2-0. Like, I'll take a 2-0 any day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're doing well here. So we're seeing... So they cap with Soldier with a Chemist distraction. Then they cap with Chemist with a Soldier distraction. So TBF pulling everything out here. Yeah. Chemist capping on TC. I mean, TC is a very hard team to Chemist cap on. Like, look at the ninjas they have. They have... June is in there right now, right? But they have Sam and Ben. It's a very, like, hard set of, you know... core ninja, core heavy defense to cap on. Sam actually going in as ninja here takes down the Pyro. There's no Pyro in TBF's Flagram at the moment, but there's also no TC players.
Well,
as I say that, Arctic comes in. Arctic's gonna go bottom here, and she is out. She has the option to go far top here, actually, as Soldier now. Gonna take a pretty bad angle here, end up taking more hits from Lollyhaven.
Oh, but the medic is there to help.
She needs to. Medic is there, gets the heal off. They have a minute 23 to cap this, though. TBF can just stall. TBF needs a decent steal, or they can just knock her back. Again, she has 1 minute to get across the map and capture. TC can't win this map, right? The best they can do is get this one capture. But Arc has a lot of pressure on it at the moment. She does have a lot of support, but again, we only have 1 minute and 9 seconds left. If TBF can get a steal, they could possibly prevent this capture and get themselves in a very good position going into the next map.
TBF is setting up for a steal. We have Drag going in.
A lot of TBF players coming in here. We actually have a ninja as well sitting on the flag post. We have Echo Fox. He's going to steal, but he's stuck in a web. G-Henry can put a lot of damage on him. We do have 2 heavies coming in. Gengar will steal before the cap comes through. Actually, no, he won't. Arctic will cap, but Gengar is out. He can actually get across this map if he gets boosted here as heavy. He needs to get up to the sponge, though. And CTF and Flying Push are doing a very good job of not letting him do it. And that's probably going to spell the end of the map there. TC actually getting the cap at the last minute. That's going to be very big, actually, if we end up getting a tie later on.
It's interesting to note all the caps were in the last 7 minutes.
Yeah, I mean...
the pace definitely increased rapidly.
I mean, we see it a lot of times on a map like this, like Valley of Ruin, like Opposites, right? These super defensive bias maps. But if you get a couple lucky steals, right? It's cap, cap, cap. Like, these maps are hard to recover on if you get far, right? Especially, like, the maps that are split top and bottom, right? Because you have to waste so much health getting to them. Pudgy will steal, but TJ is going to take her down. And this is going to be the end of map 1. Divergence check going 2-1 in favor of TBF. So they do win their map pick, but not as convincingly as they would have liked to. All right. Okay, they are asking for a pause, so I will hit that up. And I will mute momentarily.
Yep. So as we wait for stuff to happen, after seeing TBF 2-1 on Divergence Strike, we're going to see TC's map pick Blackout, which we know is a 5-cap map. Could be interesting to know, because it's always hard to predict maps like these when it's so close, because caps can go back to back to back very quickly on this map, or you're gonna have just a super long stalemate, which we've seen both. In fact, we've seen both in this tournament alone. So it will be interesting to see how this map plays out with these two teams so close. Trying to set up a cosmetic. There we go. Also, ninja capping on this map is much more viable. A good distraction or an empty flag room turns into a ninja cap, which can quickly turn into a soldier pass off. And that's a very good, very viable strategy for, say, if another team is about to cap, a ninja cap can quickly turn that into a stalemate. This is so fun. Let's see, TBF still has 7, it looks like. TC has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So TC's ready. I don't think TBF is ready though. I wonder who they're gonna sub in. Let's see who left. Oh, Envidus is currently gone. Is he just restarting or is he getting subbed out? June got subbed in. So did Swit. It looked like June actually subbed in for Ben. So we'll see how those two differ.
Yeah, that does make sense. This TC sometimes likes to run the double ninja on here. And if we're talking just the ninja class, June is the better ninja, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. They might run Sam or June on soldier. Who knows? But yeah, I really hope Invidus is just starting though, because TBF losing Invidus on defense here for Blackout would be a very bad thing for them.
Oh yeah. And
he's in my opinion, like undoubtedly their best defensive player, and he is going to come back on the server here, so I'm good.
Okay, seems we're good. So unlock the timer.
We are starting.
Here we go.
Version CTF. I will not shut up.
Let me turn off the overlay because I'm not going to forget that this time.
So yeah, we do see TC going to their double soldier here on this map. They're not going to run the chemist again. It subs out, Swit subs in.
It looks like Drag is going for the early ninja.
He is,
but there's a ninja invis waiting there, so it doesn't look like, probably not likely that he's going to get it. With camping the flag post.
TC constantly like doesn't go for this ninja steal, which I really don't like. It takes 5 seconds, right? You just wait your offensive spawn until it happens. If you don't get it, you know, you wasted 5 seconds. Who cares? But Stomach will actually get out here.
It's going to go down, though. Kev. That was a really good headshot.
Was barely out of the flag room there, but 915 on Archer is going to be interesting. I think he's going to have a lot of trouble here holding top control, especially against someone like Kev. We just see them Archer battling now, so let's watch this for a little bit here.
Ooh, Kev went back pretty quickly.
Immediately. 915 isn't a bad Archer, but he's not Kev's level at all. Especially on a map like this. Like, Kev can duel him way better.
But of course, not wanting an Archer at all on Blackout is very risky as well.
Yeah.
Even if the Archer's at spawn, I mean that can still be very powerful.
You see that, but like, I'd almost prefer like Drag on Archer and 915 on offense. That being said, Stomach will get out. Actually gets a really good boost there. He's gonna end up top. Kev is not in position to headshot at the moment. Actually, ends up going down there. I think maybe to 915. Do it again. That's really good there. Stomach gonna get knocked down here into the pyro, but is gonna come right back up, and that ninja now has to waste a ton of health to get back up here. It's only the soldier up here at the moment. And the soldier's gonna boost him away. If he gets a medic, this could be a capture. He has the medic right here. That's going to be the restore coming through. And almost, not quite yet, but it doesn't look like he needs it. He's going to turn around and get it. TC needs to steal it right now, or else TBF is going to go up 1-0 on Blackout. There's a soldier and a ninja between him and the flag post. The soldier's going to steal. Ninja goes down. And Silver does capture. And again, their entire team's on defense right now. Sam isn't going to get out. He goes down. Again, we're seeing TBF already taking the lead here on Blackout.
And TBF did a really good job of supporting Snow. We saw the medic and the ninja get up to him, and the assassin coming forward to help clear the recovery. So, I mean, they had 4 people kind of on offense / support, so they did a really good job of balancing what they needed to do to get that cap. So an early 1 cap to TBF. It would be interesting to see how that plays out. See how DCV spawns. If they can get another cap in, because they want to win this map, at least tie to at least go on to the third map. Just losing this map would be a overall loss. So.
Yeah, I mean, again, Snowberg's out again, right? Going right side here. Assassin behind him, but what's that Assassin gonna do? Assassin needs to catch up. Actually, very good knock there from Sam. Or not from Sam. Or yeah, from Sam. Stupid. We're actually gonna end up going after. He's looking to steal. Echo Fox is there, but he's not close enough. He's just gonna respawn.
And now as we wait for offenses to regroup and head on back.
Yeah.
We just wait and see.
Yeah, the one thing I will say is like some of these TBF players are actually like fairly like not new to matches, but like I haven't played in a ton. And I mean Lollyhaven is the one I'm focusing on here, because I mean she doesn't like types in 10 a minute ago and doesn't even realize they had a capture. But like the role she's playing, she doesn't need like incredible game sense, which is like they have her here on
she has taken a lot of damage, and there's a soldier there.
And she's doing a good job here of getting damage on Arctic. Another good assassin for Endlong. Endlong has constantly gotten these really good assassinates on flight carriers that are almost full health. And those are the ones that need the most. Because if that flight carrier gets support at all, right, that's cap.
Yeah. Personally, from experience, Endlong is a very annoying assassin to play against.
Only again, too, right? 905 isn't an archer main. So not running an archer main here on Blackout puts even more pressure on the Pyro, the assassin, to really convert on those kills on the flagger, because if they get out, there's a lower likelihood than normal that they're going to get headshot, right? It's going to hit more headshots than flight carriers than 915 will, just naturally, right? Because he plays the class more. So there's a lot, you know, it's less likely, so they need to put in more work. I don't know if 915 forced Kev to play defensively.
I mean, I just saw Kev play really offensively just a second ago.
Shooting at 915 right now. They are fighting.
Yeah, I think
Kev will take on 915. I think Kev just goes defensively when the enemy team is coming in, just because like he has really good game sense and he knows like where to be. I don't think it's him.
Yeah, I saw him supporting offense going further because he did have top support.
I think that's Kev actually just having like really good game sense and positioning. I don't think that's 915 forcing him to do that, personally. Because every time I've gone up and watched, Kev does take down 915. I think 915 headshot him once actually, which was on the capture, so that's, you know, ideal situation here. Actually headshots him again there, but Kev was in like a terrible spot there. Really no chance of dodging that arrow at the moment. Arctic will get a steal here. He is on top of the flagger here, has a medic below her, but isn't really able to hit the medic, and is gonna go drop down, take unnecessary damage here. Needs to get across without really getting Frenzy here. Frenzy does hit her, but Pirate isn't gonna be able to get damage off. They're assuming she's low here. The reason you use the Frenzy there is just to get some damage on her, get the fire tick on. But if she gets the heal here, that's a waste of Frenzy. Still gets the regen. She's probably very low on stake at the moment. Endlong and Invid is putting a ton of damage on her. Pudgy will actually go down. This is worst case scenario here for Arctic. Although she does get a really good boost there from Invidus. Well, really good for her, really bad for TBF. Gonna stall there for a second to get the heal, and actually Arctic stalling there to get the heal actually makes the arrow miss, so very timely heal.
And it looks like this is going to convert into a cap. I'm just taking
that headshot would have hit if she didn't stop for the heal there. That's pure luck.
Quick pick, peek at TBF.
But Arctic might get off the spawn here. Lollyhaven nearly knocking her in, but doesn't get it. Dinger rolling to steal drops. Snowberg steals drops, and Arctic will walk it in here for a capture most likely. Lollyhaven's actually doing a really good job of brickwalling her out of the fight, but eventually she will get in here. 1-1 on Blackout here. 7 minutes in. And yeah, TBF only has one player here to potentially steal, and it looks like she's going to go down. It's going to be a full reset coming through from both teams. So let's see. We have some TBF and TC members actually talking in the stream chat. So we have Ash actually saying he's just happy 9-5 is an elf. Ace says, wish I hadn't forgotten about the match. Oof. Oof. So
good job, Ace.
Yeah. So Ace is around then, maybe. If they need to sub him in, but 9-5 is doing a decent job. Snowberg will get out here, but not very out. Whoa, one block out. Oh, actually. So Airlock actually holding her assassinate very long here, but it's actually going to get taken out by Swit before you even know. So it's actually a player that could be like very, very good at PvP if she like took time to do it. Because Swit has like extremely low ping. So like those assassins are gonna have a hard time getting her. She blocks well. So we see Pudgy here actually fighting 9 on 5 and it's taking him down. Gengar is out.
He has taken quite a bit of damage. I don't think any support, so yeah, he's gonna go down.
Yeah. I'll be very surprised if I don't see TBF going for some ninja caps now they're tied up. So it has stolen. It's actually getting bounced around, but we'll get knocked decently far forward. I lagged there for a second. I'm not sure if that was her or me, but we'll actually escape the frenzy.
Yeah, she
did. Actually gonna miss that assassin. Close, though. Sweet, I don't think Sweet even saw that assassin either. That was just Sweet wall climbed at the perfect moment there. Actually, a jump over into this here. Needs to get the support though. Could actually go for a bar pass here. With both players up top, she could go for a bar pass. If she goes down here, this is a miscommunication. Ooh. Yeah, wow. That medic really should have respawned a whole bunch earlier and been there, or she should have tried to pass through bars. Either way, Arctic will get a steal, gets headshot there by 9 and 5, Invis will recover. Yeah.
I personally, I would have waited on the other side for the medic, like the medic come to you.
So the reason I say go for a bar pass there is like, she was low. She must have been like 4 or 5 hearts, right? If they recover there, whatever, right? They would have recovered if you go over top anyway, which is exactly what we saw. I think it's worth just attempting it, you know? Because like there's a 50-50 chance the Ninja pearls down and recovers, right? But I don't know.
Personally, I would have tried to like maybe seems kind of productive, but kind of on the way waiting for the medic. Let the medic come to you.
But like
the only problem you can survive, and then once you get the medic,
dies, right? Well, the problem with that is like Invidus pearls down and hits her twice, she just dies.
Well, I mean, but if Invidus pearls down, she wall climbs up.
Yeah, but I mean, there's multiple things she could have done there to stay alive or get like a good pass off, but it didn't come through eventually. Yeah, or in the end. So I mean, there's no point really talking about. There's 100 things she could have done.
Oh yeah.
But Pudgy could have respawned earlier. Pudgy could have been on the other side, etc. But again, it didn't happen. So. Pudgy actually up top now. Where's 915? 915 is on his own XX. I really don't like that. Drops down now, but he's limiting himself so much. He has like such a small window that he can headshot in at the moment. And again, he's not going to headshot through like 4 of these people on Swit here. And now Swit almost... Okay, Swit does get knocked off there, but if Swit had gone like a foot further...
I don't think he's going to get a free steal. No one's in fight with him.
Yeah.
But there is still lots of recovery.
And again, 915 is still in this bad spot, and 915 also has a ninja on him now. June is now on 915. He's still in the bad spot. Arctic is running across. Needs to stop getting knocked off here. Lollyhaven really doing work on these soldiers back here. Same with Invidus. Actually, Lollyhaven's playing really well, actually. I mean, she's only played a couple of matches, like, ever, right? I'm thinking Fiona. So...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's doing really well for, you know, not really having played many matches at all. And she's playing defensive soldier, which is an incredibly strong role. Yeah, and she's also a medic mid, if I recall, so... I don't know. Doing very well. Alright. Echo Function the Seal goes down immediately. They're doing an assassin, who, Laden that is. We'll take him down. Quick assassinate. Gengar Sleep is on his way in, but he's going to take a lot of damage here from not only the Fire Take, but also Sam and June here. He's probably just going to want to respawn here. Yeah, he's going to end up going down. So we'll get a steal on the other side of things. Let's go see how she's doing. Sweet is actually out, trying to go top mid. Goes down to an Earth Element there. Actually,
but Arctic does pick it up.
Log, I believe, still has her assassinated. Will she use it? She will, and gets the recovery there. Wow. I didn't even see that. That was an offensive elf, I think, that just turned and hit that Earth spell. So very good, like, situational awareness there from that elf, realizing that the player just got an out, turns to the side, hits a, you know, fairly hard to hit Earth spell, actually, right up top there, and ends up being the deciding factor on that recovery. So Arctic running. So this is the problem with where 915 is playing, right? These soldiers just run at him. And he can't do anything. I mean, he has Invidus there to support, right? But 915 has, like, literally, like, at the moment, 0 effectiveness right here. I'm thinking like Arctic goes in the flag room, what's he gonna do? She just goes up the other side or goes up top. Like, I don't know. TC's offense isn't getting out, but 9-5 definitely isn't like playing this well. The position he's in doesn't really help. Echo Fox will get a steal though. He's heading out here. He's actually medic, so this might not be the best. There's not an interesting set of webs there. Just gonna end up going down there eventually to damage. Invis is now here as Ninja. Runs out of Invis prematurely. Goes down. He's shifting there and held that glass man. I don't think he expected a run out of Invis there because he did. You have Flaming Snowbird for getting headshot on his elf, as they should.
I saw that too. I was like,
CTF's entire defense dies, and it just gets back and actually, along with Lollyhaven, recovers there. There's actually a ninja. Oh no, it's just Ham's in spectator mode. Never mind. I thought TC was going for ninja. That being said, TC like could summon like Lar or something, right? Larlicious, and probably a ninja cap here. So he does get to steal his elf here. Although there's a lot of people on him. He will get out here.
Let's see if he gets headshotted again. Oh, just goes down to the ninja.
You know, going down there. Jin recovers immediately. Yeah, like that's a good point that Humans actually brings up. Why are they running 9-on-5 on Archer and Snowbird on Elf?
That is a very good question. Arctic is out as soldier, has spread support, but I believe Arctic has taken lots of damage. But he is there as medic, goes down to the ninja right before the medic can get to him. That was very close, but Emidus just barely clutched that recurve.
Yeah. And both teams need to get something going here again. A tie favors TBF, obviously, with the cap lead. That being said, they're not really, like, I don't know.
Airlock 1.
Airlock 1 is the agreed map, yeah. So that's a map I honestly think favors. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Here. Goes down immediately though. We'll get recorded on there by Nlog. I don't think Nlog got the kill though, because that recovery came in pretty late. Might have been a headshot.
I think it was a headshot.
Gengar will get a decent steal here, but it's gonna go down. He is medic now. Gengar being a soldier man, now on medic. Kind of interesting. I mean, we see this TBF roster right now where they're running 4 offensive players, right? But one of them is forced to play defense in 9-1-5. Like, obviously, they'd prefer to have Ace on here and then maybe, like, 9-5 on offense and, like, sub Gengar or something.
Like,
I don't know.
It's like the opposite problem Annie has. Right? Too few offensive players.
Yeah. They don't have their ideal roster, and it's kind of showing. But that being said, they're still beating TC here, technically. Somebody does get a steal here.
The medic goes down, so he does no longer has any support. Oh man. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go through. I know the Black Knights has a pretty back when it was a thing, had a pretty hard time with offense just because we had like a couple of soldier mains, and like that's it. And then there was me as medic, and that's it. Like, so if one of us didn't show up,
gets out here, but I think he might have gotten stuck in the wall there actually, but doesn't end up going down.
Swit is out very far. Is already at bars without any recovery. Gets the restore, and so now this looks like it's going to turn into a cap for DC.
It could, I mean, yeah, there's some pressure on her double ninja, but it's not going to kill her with all the support she has. She has 2 soldiers and a medic supporting her at the moment. You do have a power coming through mid. Going to get taken down by June though, so that's out of the question. 9-5 doesn't seem to be in the area. This is going to be capture unless TBF can steal. That being said, they do get a steal right now. Snowbird is out as Soldier. June goes down, has a lot of support, but no medic. He has a lot of support, but not the support he needs. That's going to be a pass to Echo Fox, actually. Very good pass there. No one in position to recover. June actually going to miss that underpearl there. Not too good. Drake should turn around here and probably just kill June, but he's going to run forward here. Looking for a medic. We could be in for a stalemate.
Oh yeah, Blackout stalemate. It was bound to happen eventually, and a pretty critical stalemate too. I mean, we're currently tied 1-1.
Well, again, a stalemate here favors TBF, right?
Oh yeah.
They're up in caps. The map is tied. So, I mean...
Yeah, this, as I said, it's a very critical stalemate right now. TC really needs to get this recov.
I mean, third map is Airlock 1, right? I mean, both these teams have played a ton at 2. Like, Airlock 1 is almost like... I'm not gonna say like another Blackout, but like in terms of like familiarity, right? Both teams know it very well. And again, TBF wins their map, right? If TC doesn't win their map or ties their map, that's not gonna be too good.
Of course, if TBF wins this map, the game's over. So that puts even more pressure on TC. If TC wins the stalemate, that's a little bit more pressure on TBF, but it's not critical.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like both soldiers are in the same relative position.
Yeah, two are playing really defensively. They actually have their assassin and their power with their flag carrier. They're playing for a tie here, it looks like. Like, again, it's 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if I would bank on a 10-minute stalemate.
I mean, we have seen like a 20-minute stalemate.
I mean, we have seen a 20-minute stalemate, right? But, like, it's still... It's not something you want to bank on to win a match.
Oh, yeah, for certain.
Not a good idea. I mean, Switch kind of actually, like, exposed here. Doesn't have much support on her. Like, what we're seeing right now is, like, we're seeing, like, a classic stalemate, right? One team not running a lot of support, one team running the other support. But the team that's running a ton of support in TBF has a lot of recovery coming after them. And the team that's not running a lot of support, TC, doesn't have a lot of recovery coming after them. It's down to like where teams are dedicating their players. Again, so
oh yeah, they did 7 Ace.
Yeah, Ace is here. Ace definitely more effective in a stalemate here. Who did they sub out? Looks like it was...
Gengar. Gengar Sleep was subbed out.
Oh, Gengar, yeah. So that's the sub I expected that I mentioned earlier. Subbing Ace in and then having 9-5 go offense, sub out Gengar.
Yeah, that was, I think that was a good substitution.
So this is TBF's best roster on the server right now. Basically, minus code, right?
Yeah. But this is right now, for what they have, this is preferred.
Again, that being said, though, DTJ has been playing a fine Pyro this match. Like,
oh, yeah.
There's not much that Code could have really done better. I can actually do another headshot. Arctic Galaxy War, we're gonna
I was not able to get that, sadly.
Very good headshot there by Kev. Where even was he?
I have no idea. I was watching Blue at the time. I mean Red. I was watching Spit, so I wasn't able to get to see that recap, sadly.
Wait, was that a shot like over the top? Cardona is saying Kev was on red XX dead.
Kev just got a ninja steal and passed it to Arctic. Arctic is trying to spawn.
Wait, so Kev gets the archer recovery, right? Switches to ninja, hurls across, gets the steal. It's gonna go from a 1-1 to a 3-1 here momentarily if 9-5 doesn't get out, and he won't.
So this is gonna be a quick third cap.
And I mean Blackout, right? Classic Blackout. Stalemate followed by cap. Boom. That's how it goes. I mean, again, these are maps, like, even stuff like, you know, for example, opposites or, like, Airlock that we're going to be seeing later. Like, we're like, almost definitely seeing Airlock now, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are maps where there's, like, you get chain steals, steal after steal after steal, right? especially a map like Airlock, where you're gonna be running like heavies and stuff on offense, right? Because you're able to kill that enemy defense on that map.
Yeah. And what Human said, Kev's game sense is really on point this match, and
yeah,
it usually is.
That's the thing Kev is known for, right? Kev is one of those few players, and not a lot of teams have this, right? And I like to think I'm kind of like around that too. Not like I'm not as good as Kev at like certain classes, right? But we don't specialize in different classes, but we know like where to be, what class to be, like what to do, like that kind of stuff. Like, and we can play a whole bunch of classes. And that's the thing with Kev is like he knows what to do, where to be, what class to be, right? He plays chemist, he plays archer, he plays ninja, he plays heavy, he plays soldier, right? All this different stuff, and he knows exactly when to switch them and where to be. I mean, Kev might not be the best, you know, archer dueler, but he knows where to be. When it comes to archer recovery, there's very few people that are better than Kev, right? The only names that come to my mind are like Boss, Bernino, maybe, right? Ace, maybe, but that's 3 people in the entire game, maybe, right?
Yeah.
So like his skill is, in some aspects, unparalleled, right? He's one of the best players, like game sense wise, in the entire game. But yeah, really good job there. I mean, like, Kev is never really, like, a player that really shines, right? But he does all this, like, extra, like, little stuff that really, like, propels them. And, I mean, but him coming up big like that in a tournament match, right? I think that's the kind of stuff that we should focus on when we're talking about, like, player of the game.
Oh,
and
yeah,
those kind of things that
absolutely.
later on, right? What he just did is massive for this match. If TC ends up winning, it's probably because of what he just did.
Oh, right? Absolutely, because that got them 2 caps. His headshot recovery, and then
he got the recovery and
he
got the steal. 20 seconds apart.
And he knew TBF was going to be focused on trying to at least hold off the cap, try to get another stalemate. And so Kev kind of knew to be there to get another cap, and the only way you can get there that quickly is by ninja.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing defense, he's playing offense, right? I mean, he's doing very well. I mean, this is the thing with DC, right? CC right now is really strong players, right? But they haven't always had super strong players. But with players like Kev and Ash, with this like game sense that they have, especially Kev, as their leaders, right? They've always been able to perform well, even with some like lackluster rosters at some points, right?
Oh yeah.
Just because they have really strong leadership and they're like, their leaders are really good players and they know what to do. Like, that's the thing is you see teams like, I'm just gonna mention now, like Valorant and Fletcher that just disbanded, right? And I mentioned with Valorant, like the problem was their leadership, right? They had good players on them, right? Like,
oh yeah.
For fuck's sake, they had Fivehead on their team. Five is a really good player if he plays well, right? Five is one of the best players if he plays well. He's inconsistent, but if he plays like out of his mind, he's one of the best soldiers in the entire game. But without any leadership, that doesn't matter.
I mean, I learned that lesson when I with what was it, Moima Invictus. That was a bit of a mess on my part.
I mean, MI had some good players too, right? Like some of those Aussie players are really good.
And we also had we began with like Luca and basically the whole BK roster.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny just to think about it, is like individual skill matters a lot, but just communication and like being like genuine like intelligent like about the game like actually matters a lot. And you see it in these teams, like again, like when you look at TC's offense, you don't think like, oh, these guys are like super good at PvP, right? We're talking like Arctic Swit, like they're decent, right? But they're not like crazy good at PvP or anything like that. And we're in like a PvP meta, but they have this communication that allows them to get stuff like that. And like they have Kev behind them. Kev can go up, do ninja caps like he just did, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kev does this unexpected stuff all the time. In matches, he hits crazy headshots like the one he hit. Like, if what Cardone is saying true, that he hit it from his own XX dead, that's an insane headshot. Like, yeah, close to, but like, still, that's a nutty headshot. And then he gets the ninja cap. I don't know. It's just, wow.
As we see, following the stalemate and the quick ninja cap, I haven't seen much. Not many good steals. Still 3-1 with 3 minutes left. So
the one final thing I want to say like on this topic before we move on is to do that period, get that headshot and do that ninja cap. That's crazy. Period. Right? In a normal match. This is a tournament match. This is a tournament match that matters a lot because we haven't seen DF play. And if DF goes like say 4-0 or something, let's just be theoretical right here. They go 4-0. The winner of this match is the one who moves on, and the loser doesn't. So this is a really big match, right? And for him to do that in a match that matters this much. Wow. I don't know. Really good composure, really good play.
And
so we have 2.5 minutes left here.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Well, I think TBF is now going for the Ninja Cap with Invidus. But it doesn't look like TBF is going to be able to tie it up. They hopefully are trying to get one
with Blackout, it's possible, right?
905 does get a Ninja steal.
Out. Sam switching to Ninja immediately, gonna pro cross here, but he should get a clean handoff at his own spawn here.
Ooh,
actually,
no, he's not going to go
handoff. Doesn't go to. No, he's gonna die. No, there has to be someone to pick this up.
Oh, it's a Ninja. He gets it.
That's the Ninja Cap for them. That round was something. I don't know how I feel about that, but it happened.
I mean, I think 905 played it light. Like,
yeah. Well, like okay. All I'm saying is that last pearl, he pro'd like a foot, where he could have like pearled and died.
Oh yeah. So that
last pearl was bad. Other than that, it was all right. But
yeah, they're tied right up overall.
Well, here's the thing, right? He didn't get hit, so normally you expect someone to go to like spawn and hand off, right? But with him not getting hit, he didn't need to.
Oh yeah, and I saw Sam's pro. He was expecting 905 to go to spawn. He told you to spawn.
But the thing, if you get out untouched, as he did, right?
Yeah, and that was
he's able to throw 4 pearls. Well, he threw 5 pearls there, right? He throws 4. That's 8 hearts. Flight poison's 1.5. He can throw a 5th, and the 5th one killed him, right?
Yep. And you notice, I saw it happen. It was a Flag was there to distract the pyro, and the pyro was the only one there. So 905 had a nice, clean.
Well, again, now like this match is completely tied. These first 2 maps do not matter. We're in a best of 1 now. Right?
Oh yeah.
Airlock is the only map that matters. We're tied on caps. We're tied on maps. Henry gets his 22 kill streak ended. He didn't have a medic this map, I don't think, right? Or with medic? Did he have medic?
Okay.
Well, still, like.
Of course, Henry also wasn't. I don't think he was. Was he trying to go for? No, I don't think he was trying to go for recap on TC.
Yeah. But wow. Okay. So a lot of crazy stuff happening. Henry gets a 22 kill streak. Kev does that.
A very key moment for TC. A very important.
And 9 and 5 of the Ninja. I mean, when you look at these 2 rosters, right? If you told me going in, Kev and 915 are going to Ninja Cap. I don't know if I would have believed you. Like.
Yeah, for TBF, I would immediately put Snowbreak as the Ninja Capper.
If the last one was tied, the match is a tie.
What? Yeah. That does bring up a good point. This is like the first time where a tie can happen. Doesn't look like either team needs a pause, so I think we can just go straight into it.
So, beautiful map made by a great map creator here. It's gonna be the only one that matters. Like again, they just played 50 minutes, and none of it matters. Like,
well, yeah, but I mean,
this match is Airlock. Like, it's the only wow. I mean, it matters for caps, right? But in terms of the match, it's just this is the only map that matters. They tied. It's a complete tie.
Oh, they missed for a tie. A tie was just going to be recorded as a tie, right?
Yeah, there's no overtime in this tournament.
Yeah. So that answers your question, Matt. Well, we're starting.
And here we go. Now we're gonna see a lot more heavy on this map than we've seen yet. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yeah, I see.
Soldier's alright, but Drag is in the flag room already as Ninja?
Almost.
I don't know what route he took, but that was extremely quick, actually.
Yeah, we see Sam as heavy, but June is Ninja. So I think that's what I usually prefer, 1 Ninja and 1 heavy on a map like this.
I don't think I've actually ever gotten to the flag room that quick as Ninja, so I don't know what Drag did there, but I'm gonna have to watch that back.
I didn't see it. I was just watching.
I think when he went down there, he was pearled twice, so he was like down health, but he was just looking for a quick steal.
Oh yeah.
He probably like sacrificed health to get there quickly. Invis gets recovery there on Arctic, but ooh, Mitch nearly gets a free steal, but good frenzy there coming out from DTJ. Pyro's actually one of those roles where we've seen a lot of people step up so far in the tournament. And, like, I don't want to be like brag or anything. Like, this isn't me like a humble brag or anything, but like, so we're seeing DTJ do it here, right? We saw Orange do it as well, right? And like, these are players that like you normally like. Orange doesn't even play the game normally, right? TCG doesn't really play Pyro. Like, we're seeing, like, teams... Like, the tournament is really, like, forcing teams to, like... Some players to play these roles that they don't, and, like, seeing them perform well on it is, like, really nice, right?
I do prefer 915 as Elf on this map. Elf can be pretty good, especially if it was something like 915.
This flag room really actually favors Elf. I don't think people realize how much it does, but you can go up top. It's 1 minute spell to get on a flag post, and then if you can get out to the side, and it's really hard to get knocked away. And if you get out as Elf here, like, it's extremely hard to recover.
Yeah,
so you have to pearl up top to get it. There's ninja, right?
And with as much experience as 915 has, you know.
Well, no one has as much experience as 915. The only players that come to mind, right, is maybe like Ray or like Shink, right? Like how Shink's like used to be on Elf, or like how Ray is. But like,
yeah,
there's no one on this server right now that is anywhere close to 915 in terms of experience for Elf capping. You know? I mean, you could argue, like, maybe someone, I don't know, maybe there's someone on the server who's, like, just as good as him in Elf capping, right? But experience-wise, no, there's no one even close. So DTJ actually swapping over to,
Mage
and Lollyhaven on Pyro. So it actually was Lollyhaven on Pyro before, which further, like, strengthens the point I was making, right? Like, Lollyhaven plays a little bit of Pyro, but, like, seeing people being forced into roles they don't play and, like, seeing them perform it, it's really nice. I don't know if does get out against Assassinator there. If that Assassinator hadn't come through, that could have been a very good Elf steal. Wow. I don't know. We could be seeing a tire. I mean, this is another map that it's just like Blackout, like I said before. Like, you can see long stalemates, you can see periods of nothing, but then caps just go bang, 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 back and forth. 3-2 to TC Hamza, so we're at an overall tie now. Maps in capture.
And this will be, if this does end up in a tie, that'll be the first tie of the tournament.
Yeah, if this ends up in a tie, right?
Yeah.
Delta Force decides the fate of this bracket completely, right?
Yep.
Because if one of these teams beats CF and the other one doesn't, they're through, right? And let me actually check caps right now, or match score. So neither team would own the head-to-head. It would then come down to caps. And if this match were to end tied, the leader on caps out of TC and TBF at the moment would be TC. But they both have one more match to play. So again, it's their match against Delta Force that is really going to matter. So whoever can have the most caps, even if they both lose, they both win.
Yeah. And of course, the big question is if this map ties.
Yeah. But again, DF could play spoiler, right? If DF loses to one of them and wins against another, right? The team DF lost to is through. Bang, bang, bang. For a needle. I don't know, it's a good, enunciate talking about you. Representation. Okay, anyway. Quarter of the way through Airlock. No really decent
Snowflake has a medic steal. Gets caught in his own web.
Snowflake's out. But not
he's
very,
taking too much damage. Arctic is also out. Let me see how she's doing.
Ash winning the medic versus medic, clearly the superior PvPer. But Arctic is in the flag room here. They would have liked Ash to actually probably be able to roam up there and maybe support, but having to recov there.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so the cap system is a third tiebreaker. So like first tiebreaker is head-to-head, second tiebreaker is, or like, okay, so first off it's match score, right? Match score matters most. Then it's head-to-head, then it's like map score, and it's caps. So like in all likelihood, like caps won't matter. I think caps only matter if like a match tie happens or a three-way tie at first place. So three-way tie right now is impossible in either bracket, so they're not gonna matter there. It's only if a match tie happens.
Which, as we've discussed, is quite a possibility in this match.
But that being said, right, every team has, they can pick 5-cap maps, right? TC does it, but every team, you know, can do it. Every team that plays against TC plays a 5-cap map. So they all have the opportunity that they can choose whether or not to do it. Again, like, it's very unlikely that caps will matter, but in the case that they do, TC currently has more caps. That being said, one thing I noticed the other day when looking at it is Scorch has played 3 matches and has 17 captures.
That's almost 6 caps a game. That's pretty good.
Well, it's over. Yeah, it's almost. Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically winning
that being said, right?
2 maps.
2 of the matches have gone to a game 3. That's why. Right?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, Scorch has solidified their position in the...
very nice freeze there, actually, on Mitch. Well, actually, just delay her entry to the flag room, allows Lollyhaven to get some frenzy hits off. But that little bit of inexperience is showing. Lollyhaven not able to actually take her down, even with the frenzy on her. Mitch is doing the thing I like to do, which is wall spam on the top of the flag room as much as you can until you get support. But it's not gonna work right here. Invidus will walk over and get that recovery. Arc does get frozen there, not able to get up in time to grab the flag. And yeah, we'll go down.
Scorch is solidified in the bracket, correct? At this point with 3 wins. Scorch and is in the...
Scorch is in the playoffs, yes.
Yeah, because with they have 3 wins now.
Excited though, because it still depends on how DF does.
Oh, of course.
But Scorch is either first or second. Jungle get out, goes down to Junpuglis there immediately. 905 gets out of his elf, untouched the other direction. Is out.
Yes, and that's where Elf can be powerful.
This is what we're talking about. This is what we needed to see from him, and we're seeing it. He needs to turn around and kill. Actually, Snowbreak, medic right there. A lot of support here. And he's actually lost June. June is not here anymore. He's completely lost June. Is now at spawn, gets the medic, the restore about to come through. If he gets this restore, that's huge.
Yep,
there
that's
it is.
That's
the restore. We need a steal from TC.
This is what we were talking about, humans. This is like this right here.
Like this.
905 is experience.
One cap up. Oh, Frenzy comes through.
Oh my, that was
almost happened.
Oh, that's gonna be a ninja cap.
There's the flag versus the heavy. Arctic is just trying to kill him now. Arctic goes down and Invis gets the ninja cap. Oh my gosh.
That does count as TBF's ninja cap, correct?
So what happened there is Invidus got hit by the medic, and the regen kept him alive through that heavy hit. Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Oh my.
That was definitely crazy.
That's Invidus' second cap of the match. I just want to point that out. As a defensive ninja. The one Kev stole before he capped. This one he caps. He got 50 kills on Blackout, right, as well.
And another thing you notice, now TBF has like a really good tempo against TC. They've been getting steal after steal after steal. TC has having a hard time.
We were discussing like Kev for player of the game because of what he did, right? Oh, look what Invidus is doing. Holy. I mean, there's a whole like slew of people you could talk about, right? 915 with that crazy elf steal, right? Really good elf steal. Map 1, 915 put in work as well. Invidus with those 2 caps. Like, wow.
We've been seeing a lot of good plays from both sides of the team, both sides.
Yeah, I mean, I think, but Kevin and Invidus are really showing like defensive player going up, like getting these captures, like being able to, like they know where to be. That's what we're seeing.
And so now TBF is up 1 cap halfway through this map.
Yeah, I mean.
That's very important. I mean, we'll see how if TC needs to get at least 1 cap.
In terms of maps that are picked in matches, this is one of the ones where we rarely see it go all the way to 3 caps. So yeah, I mean, if you want, you tell me one thing that like says TBF, right? An elf passing to a ninja, the ninja capping. That's TBF.
Well, I mean,
right?
The elf died. The elf died of damage.
But
probably.
You know what I mean, right? Yeah. Sam did try to ninja. I saw that, but did not.
And he got noticed too soon by the heavy. Got knocked away.
Oh yeah, Annie, we do the ninja to ninja pass. But that was the elf to ninja pass. I mean, TBF's first ninja cap was a ninja, I think, right? 915 to Invid?
Yeah.
Or actually, yeah, 915 has passed the Invid. The synergy between these two is pretty good, huh? Like, 915 has stolen both of Invid's caps.
I mean, do you know how many times that's happened to me as medic?
Yeah. I remember old Annie matches where, like, Ghost used to be allowed and stuff, and I'd, like, ghost out really far, and I'd always, like, die next to flag bus, and Austin would pick it up and cap. There's a match where Austin had, like, 3 mage caps on Blackout.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as I said, it happens a lot as medic. I think I got 2 medic caps on the most recent Annie match.
Oh, against ADV?
Yeah. Just because, you know.
Well, you're just there, right?
Yeah,
medic and ninja are the classes that are going to be around the flag.
I should be the closest one to the flag area.
Yeah, well, ninja's another one like that, right? Because of the mobility.
Oh, yeah.
Arc is out here.
And she did get the restore, I believe. And she still has the medic with her.
Ooh, very good lightning there, actually. That's going to delay her, make her take probably like half her health.
And a freeze.
Punji gets frozen here, but isn't it actually very good lightning to knock her out. DTJ with these lightnings actually like really good. Another good freeze.
DTJ,
oh my
man.
God. Wait, DTJ is actually putting in so much work. It's not going to matter because the restore eventually comes through, but DTJ is like actually playing like a great mage right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is where, like, if this was Austin, like, I can imagine an A call, he's like, what the hell are you guys doing? I've frozen him 3 times, I've lightened the medic away 4 times, like, wow. That's gonna be cash coming through from Arctic, but I really don't think he should have capped that, like, I don't know.
Man, oh man, this is quite a game.
For DTJ to put in that much work and a Pyro or an Assassin not to get Arctic is, like, extremely sad. Yeah, tie, again. We're in a tie.
Yeah, at the beginning we were saying that these teams are pretty even. I think they've proven that point.
One thing I want to say right now, actually, is if this match doesn't end a tie, I think we give a player of the game to both teams.
Yeah, I would.
One for each.
Because, I mean, it's hard to pick just one. Like, there's been lots of good plays from both teams by lots of players.
Remember what I said when we started this match? I said it's going to be a very close match, and I said each team is going to win their own map pick, and it's going to come down to the 3rd match. So, like, this match, like, we knew it was going to be even coming in. Pudgy actually gonna steal and then drop there to let Mitch steal. Very good communication. Mitch could be out here. Assassinate missed by Nlog. Mitch now going the opposite side. Needs to get out there. Gonna kill Invidus there. Mage not in really the area to get good shots, but that's gonna be...
915 has been very open. No one's in the flag room because everyone was trying to recap.
Oh, yeah, 915 is very
has taking no damage.
The Pyro on Ninja, but that's a really good win spell there. Goes directly into the Frenzy, but doesn't matter. Gonna die from fire damage. No! Oh my god. It looked like a good wind spell, but the Pyro, like, or wind element, whatever. But the Pyro, like, really good awareness there. Oh my gosh. That's a game-saving play there from G. Henry. Like, if they cap that, right, they just turtle.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure both teams are very tense right now, considering...
What I said when it was Spades, when I said that was like a perfect example of TBF, I meant that's like really like TBF-esque, right? Or like, not many teams even like play the elf, but to get like an elf steal into like a ninja cap, like, that's something like if you told me that was gonna happen, like TBF would be the team I would like guess that would happen to.
Just, yeah,
like,
as we
like
said.
Ray or like Annie maybe, but like TBF is the team that really like...
Yeah, that's thanks to 915, right?
Yeah.
915 is
I'm not saying that it's like, dude, TBF only caps with Elf and Ninja. That's not what I'm saying. Poor pot drag. Yeah. But, yeah, wow, okay, 5 minutes left on Airlock. Map that's fairly hard to capture on. And we're tied 1-1. Match tied.
It's gonna be, if there's any last minute caps, man oh man. Because I mean, as you said, this is like deciding. So now it's literally last 5 minutes decides this match.
We have seen
5 minutes decides. 5 minutes decides that's how long? 70 minutes? 5
right
minutes
now?
are deciding
We are
70 minutes of game time or something?
65 minutes of the
yeah. 5 minutes are deciding 65 minutes of play time right now.
Yeah. And that's what makes, this is like, when we redid the bracket tournament and saw all these teams, like what sides they were on, these are like the kind of matches that we envisioned, right? These brackets look like super even to us, and we're finally like seeing it come into like fruition. So, yeah.
Arctic is trying to get out. Pudgy is there. Goes down. It's gonna go through mid.
TBF's offense is also coming in at the moment. We have a Chemist and a Soldier coming in. Chemist...
Invidus did a really good job of pushing Arctic back to the Pyro.
Yeah,
like, I mean, all the way from like... Yeah. That was a very good job by Invidus.
Well, we came into this match, right, saying how much a tie really means to both these teams, right? But here's what I'm going to say right now. Their fate is in DF's hands if they tie this, right? Like, wow. So if they end up tying this, if they both have the same result against DF, it comes down to map score, then it comes down to cap score. But if DF beats one of them and loses to the other, whichever team DF loses to goes through. Michigan gonna get a stealer. 4 minutes left. She needs to capture this.
Pudgy is
she looks
there.
like she might get out, but good friend's gonna come through. And going down to damage there. No one there just
not able to get the healer on her. Remember, TBF technically has used their ninja cap, but TC has not.
Yeah. Also, like, with DF like kind of deciding the fate of these teams, we have no idea where DF is. We haven't seen DF play in a long time. DF could come out and like smash both these teams, right? Who knows? It's, I don't know. It's not a position I'd like to be in, you know, having the whole tournament, like the playoffs, right on one match, you know. But Arctic will get out. Very good freeze.
Pudgy goes past
PTK is putting in so much work,
support.
and freezing around the slab there allows her to be hit as well. Like, oof.
As you see, farms is.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes left, right? Like, 67 minutes of play, and none of it matters if a cap happens in 2 minutes.
I mean, you can see if no caps happen.
Gets assassinated. Oh.
Snowbake has the flag. What class is Snowbake? Chemist, but goes down to the frenzy. Of course, if no caps happen in the next 2 minutes, then we're gonna have what, 8 hours? I mean, not 8 hours.
8 hours.
Because it's 8 o'clock, so it's like, oh, it's 8 hours.
70 minutes of play. But these teams have been here since 7. That's an hour and a half. Like, hour and 10 of like actual play. Hour and a half of, you know, being here. Wow. I do want to keep the stream going for like 5 minutes after the match. If it doesn't,
absolutely.
9 and 5 steals, Arctic steals. Okay, someone needs to cap this. 9 and 5 gets to come around. Arctic needs to get this capture right now. 100%. She's still in the flag room though. Gets a medic. Pudgy needs to heal this frenzy off. She does. Pudgy heals the frenzy off. He comes through. Okay. Art needs to cap this. Assassin comes over, ends up dying. Art kills both of the recovery classes on her. He's gonna get her, but he's gonna walk right into a power. Will she be able to climb? She will not. And gets the assassin.
Oh,
no.
Man. And now there's only what, a minute and a half left. This is it. Wow. This right here. Both offenses have to.
This steal.
This is the last.
Both offenses coming in. There needs to be a steal. Jag is the only one in for TBF though, and he's gonna get lit on fire there before he even goes in. We'll go down immediately here, probably. Not quite yet, but he's getting so much damage. He goes down. Okay.
1
TC
minute.
has the steal. Why is TC not going for this steal?
This is so stressful.
They the whole match go for an ninja steal and they haven't done it once. Why? That's my question. Yeah.
TC has.
Well, they did the one, right? But that was it. Right? That was last match, right? It was Kev, but like...
Mitch technically still, I believe, can cap this.
Yeah, Mitch can capture this, but it's going to be very hard. She needs...
Ooh,
if Mitch
that was
drops,
very good.
This match is over.
That was a very good juke by Mitch.
Mitch is out with a restore. Mitch is out with a restore. Lolly hit him behind with Frenzy. Not going to kill her. Mitch has 30 seconds to get across the map. They swapped to Elf here.
Oh man, 915 knows what to do.
Okay, this elf is saving the match at the moment. These Earth Spells are delaying her enough. Stop the capture. 22 seconds.
Oh man, this is...
She needs to go straight to flag. She can't take this spawn route that she's trying to. She needs to go directly to flag. She's not gonna cap going spawn. Match is over.
No, maybe not.
She can't make it. I don't think.
No, this is... Oh my goodness.
She can't make it.
No way. No way.
No way. No. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Oh, but she actually made it.
Oh my goodness. 1 second left.
That was 1 second. Like, I think the clock literally was like at 0 when she capped. Oh my god.
Oh my... Whoa.
Well.
That was...
Well. Here.
I don't know about player of the game.
I don't know about... I say we give Kev player of the game. I'm just gonna say it right now. I say we give Kev player of the game. But, that being said... Wow. Holy... Okay, well... TBF is into the playoffs now. Wow. Holy.
That was incredible.
I need to take a minute.
Wow.
I mean, one thing we discussed coming into this tournament, right, is these pickups all these teams made, right? Look at this TC roster. They picked up or not? They picked up Ash. Yeah, nice.
Hold on. They picked up Ash.
They picked up Pudgy, right?
I mean, they picked up a good portion of Radiant
They're the two that just made that happen. Well, Mitch was well before tourney, but like Mitch really hadn't played at all, right? Like this is some of the first play that we're actually like seeing coming from Mitch on this TC roster. Like maybe she played like 1 or 2 matches, but like this is like her playing these tourney matches. Like we haven't really seen her much recently, and she's stepping up and playing very well. So, oh my gosh, like the thing there is like Mitch didn't have to take that route. Mitch could have capped that a couple seconds earlier, but I don't know. That route she took brought it the last second and just made it that much more suspense. So I'm sitting here going, no, there's no way, right?
I thought I knew it was going to be possible, but I mean, even a small amount of delay would have stopped it.
Well, yeah, right. One good ninja hit there, or like even like TBF, say they're like running a mage or something, and like lightning's away, right? That cap doesn't happen. And 915 did a magnificent job stalling there without fucking what's it called? Earth Element, right? Like, oh, it's just I don't know. If I'm TBF, I'm mad at my ninjas.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like one egg, 2 eggs, you know, would have stopped that. Wow. Well, that being said, I do want to thank you guys for watching the match. It will be uploaded momentarily right after, and I will put it into the playlist. That was our, I believe, 6th tournament match, maybe 7th. So far in this tournament. So we are getting down to the final couple matches of the group stage. Playoffs will be starting relatively soon. I think we have DF needs to play matches, Annie, TT, and every team needs to play like 1 match left, I think, with DF having to play a couple. But, yeah.
Yep.
Looking like it's going to be a very, very good playoff stage.
Oh, yeah, especially after that last match.
Well, yeah, again, like, TBF and, like, TC is confirmed in playoffs now, right? But TBF could still make it in the playoffs if they beat DF.
Yep.
So, it's... Now, we went from a situation where DF kind of decided the fate of these players if it was a tie, right? But if TBF beats DF, right? TC decides TBF's fate. Because think about it. If DF beats Scorch and DF loses to TBF, it comes down to whether TC loses to or defeats DF, is whether or not TBF gets in.
Yeah.
So, wow. Okay, well.
Very well deserved. Good games to both sides.
Great game. It's going to be uploaded. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, yo.